Welcome to Mimi's Lounge. Thank you all for coming. I want to let you all know that this is a recap of my podcast, Bipolar in the Different Levels. Okay, I'm going to share a little experience about me and how I finally accept this part of my life. I was originally diagnosed at the age 11 in 1998 with bipolar 2 and depression and schizophrenia. Um, During that time, I were in and out of supportive help, which is hospitals and institutions. I've struggled for a very long time to accept the fact that I had a mental disability and that I needed to be on medication for the rest of my life for this mental disability that will never grow away. Okay. About 2 years ago, I finally conceded to my innermost self that this is me. I have to accept it and get the treatment that I need. The treatment was calls for therapy, medication management, and a psychologist, as well as case manager. Um, like I said, it was very hard for me. And so it was so hard for me to accept this for so long to the point I went to drugs, street drugs, and self-medicated myself, not realizing that me not taking my medicine properly, me not taking my medication at all at times, and me using street drugs was just going to make my condition worse. I didn't know that, but now I do. I've became more educated on my disability because I wanted to learn more about it. I didn't really know what it was. I knew I had a tag on my name, but I didn't know what it really meant and what it was. So I've recently discovered a lot of things about bipolar, and I will leave that link to the podcast for you guys to hear it so you can understand more about bipolar. Eventually, I will turn into videos as well for you guys to see my beautiful little fat face and hear the information that is given to me by the grace of God. I want you guys to understand that we cannot look at ourselves and look at other people and say, oh, that is not real, that's not a real thing, there's nothing wrong. And really, you can't tell what's really wrong with a person just by looking at them. Okay? We got to be more caring and sympathetic and empathetic towards ourselves and towards other people. This is a way for us to be able to understand ourselves and other people. But most importantly, educate yourself in the process, because this will give you more leverage and more understanding towards yourself and others, because we are the same. I may have something wrong with my brain and there's nothing wrong with yours. That doesn't necessarily make me a lower standard in life, and that doesn't necessarily make you higher in standard life, all because of those things. With a mental disability, it deals with the brain and the chemicals in the brain. When the chemicals in the brain are unbalanced, you have a mental disability. There's a lot of mental disabilities that you will not outgrow. They're stuck with you for the rest of your life. And there are quite a little few, not many, but there's few that you can grow out of. Just like asthma. Some people grow out of asthma, some people don't. So with that being said, I'm going to leave all the information that you can use to help yourselves, loved ones, and friends who are in need of psychology or therapy, or maybe even supportive help, so they can live their best life. When you dealing with mental disability and not using treatment properly, you live a very uncomfortable life. I say this because it's true. I have done it. And so I want to prevent others from going through as long as I have, not knowing the ins and outs about the disability, not taking the medication, and living a very uncomfortable life. I want to say right here that I've done it for you, so therefore you don't have to do it. I'm extending my arm to you just so you can have an ear and feel better so you can be able to move on with your day and your life. I am leaving a number down below in the description box so that you may call me at any time when you're feeling down, depressed, sad, or upset, or angry or furious. You can call me. If it gets to the point where you feel like you have to become suicidal or homicidal, I need you to call this number or have someone call the number for you if you have someone around you to help you, because living like that is a very uncomfortable feeling, once again, like I said. So please use these numbers. Also, please check out my podcast so that you'll get a better understanding of bipolar. Okay, I will have another show coming out pretty soon, and we're going to be talking about ADHD. Okay, that is also another mental disability, and a lot of people don't understand that it's a mental disability. They think it's something more of a social and emotional thing, which it is to a certain degree, but it's really dealing with the brain. So with that being said, I hope you all have a beautiful and wonderful rest of your week. Happy New Year, and I will see you next week. Bye.